Hello, Friday. Boy, I think we're all ready for it. What do you say? I bet you are. Midweek, I caught a couple of you on your videos looking like you had that glazed over thing. Like, oh my. But we talked about it. Lap 3, week 3. Next week will feel very different. It'll be interesting because in that mile race analogy, lap 4, for whatever reason, even the runners who are way back in the race still find a way to give it their last best effort in that fourth lap. It's just funny to watch. There will be a renewed sense of energy next week as we come into week 4 and get into some of the things that we knew for you in math and things. But there will be just this kind of internal energy like, hey, we're in lap 4, week 4, we made it. We finish up here, we're done for a little bit. That will happen, and let's enjoy that to the fullest. One of the things I wanted to point out was next week we do switch to math out of science. Mr. Edwards, if you've never had him as a teacher, you're in for a treat. He will do many things for you that are far larger than just math. And as a math teacher, he's phenomenal. He breaks math down in such a clear, enjoyable process. But he is great at understanding and talking life, and he incorporates that into his math. You're in for a treat. He is literally, I believe, our perfect week 4 teacher. Not only because of the content, but it's about who he is, how he does it, the energy he brings. He won't let you just kind of pace yourself. He's out there getting it, and that's perfect for week 4. I believe you'll feed off of that. He'll be ready, you be ready, and it's going to be a great time. I did go on to his Google Classrooms. Some of you have not yet accepted the invitation to join that classroom based on your class, which will be geometry, algebra 2, or advanced math. So all those classes, like always, are setting you up for your class in the fall. And that should be appropriate due to the checking that I did prior to assigning you the class you'll be a part of. But some of you still have to join his classroom. I'd encourage you to do that over the next day or so and be ready to take full advantage of what he does next week. I also looked today at your science. Clearly, today you are not enjoying any lectures. I use enjoying, that's a funny word, right? You are not participating in lectures. You are doing your lab work. And so I hope you are knocking that out, get that completed by the end of the day as was requested. I also noticed some of you have work that has not yet been turned in for science. In your note from Mr. Schramm today, he mentioned that he is gladly accepting all late work. At a point reduction, of course, but I would encourage you, let's have full participation in science this week and send in all of that work as of late this afternoon and this evening. So be on top of that. Show Mr. Schramm your appreciation. Phenomenal teacher, great job. I would encourage you emailing, texting, whatever the best way to communicate is. Send him a thank you. Hopefully you've already done that to Miss Kim. I would encourage you to do that to Mr. Eric as well. And just show your appreciation for all that they invested in you. That would be great. It's been fun to see you in your seminar classes today as well. I hope you've gotten the most out of them. All right, I'm going to read our quote. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read it. It is a little longer today, so stay with me. Then I'm going to hold it up. You might want to pause the camera and take a moment to jot it down and copy it, so that you have it for yourself. But I really like it, kind of sums up all that we've been trying to get across in these first 3 weeks. Here's the quote. It says, winning is not just a moment of glory. It is a journey of peaks and valleys. Perseverance matters. Winning is a habit. Small wins matter. Winning is an attitude. Mindset matters. Winning is a choice. Hard work matters. Winning is your responsibility. Winning matters. I'm going to hold it up. You kind of take a moment. Make sure you get that copied, even if you have to pause the video. I would encourage you to take the moment to copy that down, put that into your own kind of things that you use to spur yourself on to be the best of you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Those at Riverview, I will see you tomorrow. Be exceptional at being you. Take care.
Happy Friday! You guys have made it another week. Isn't that incredible? Unless you have not finished submitting your science assignments, you're done with science. And if you haven't finished submitting your work for science, when you do, you'll be done with science. It's beautiful how that works. Anyway, I just wanted to say congratulations for making it through another week of Summer Academy. And next week, you all get to have math with Mr. Ron Edwards. For those of you who have had Ron, I know that you're pumped to have Mr. Edwards again. And for those of you who've never had Mr. Edwards, I think you're in for a treat. So get excited about that. Most people don't get excited about math, but I think with Mr. Edwards, it's actually worthy of getting excited. Secondly, supply drop-off tomorrow, Saturday, same time, same place. The only thing different this week is that I really need my Pangburn kids and my White County Central kids to wear your shirts and your masks because Ashley and I are going to be there and we want to take your picture. Speaking of weird accents, which I realized I just kind of did, the evening Zooms, there isn't one tonight because it's Friday, but they are making me laugh out loud. If you have never heard Aaliyah speak in her multiple accents, I really need you to ask her because it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal talent. Speaking of talent, please continue to sign up for the talent show. It is happening next Tuesday. Winning at bingo, although some could say it is a talent, that technically isn't one. Last night I truly laughed so hard though during bingo that I was laying on my floor, as many of you witnessed, because you guys started talking about strawberries with bugs in them and then swallowing mold, and you learned that I cannot handle that. So kudos to you. But please enter the talent show. I like that kind of stuff. I also just want to say happy Juneteenth. I studied history and political science in undergrad. That's what I went to college for. And I would always learn about the Emancipation Proclamation, of course, but actual Juneteenth is a celebrated holiday. I hadn't heard about actually until recent years. I've heard about it more so than probably most of you, but because I studied it. But I have a feeling that it might become something that we celebrate every year, and I think it's truly worthy of celebration. The end of slavery is a monumental thing for our country, and it's totally worthy of celebration. So I wanted to take a moment and just say happy Juneteenth. I know that when it comes to race relations and how we deal with minorities in our country, it is definitely not perfect, but I am so grateful for that huge step in our country's history of ending slavery. I could never be more thankful for that. It's just cool. So not cool that ever happened, but cool that it's over, and cool that we are continuing to make progress. And so are you guys as individuals. You are continuing to evolve and grow and think and change, and I love celebrating who you are as critical thinkers and who you are as students and academics and really our future. I know I get all caught up sometimes about how you guys are our future and blah, 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 but I mean it. I am just so overwhelmingly grateful for my job and the opportunity that I get to work with young people and to just hear your thoughts and your opinions on things, and to get to see you challenge your own thoughts and to humble yourselves and to challenge adults' thoughts like myself. I love it. So kudos to you. You guys are truly incredible. And now I know why a lot of you are probably watching this video, and that is for the winners of the Fun Face contest. So here you go. Okay. Hi! It's Friday in the Upward Bound office, and technically Friday where you are too. So, starting off at a great place. They told me I have to do all the talking, so you're welcome. We are here to announce the Fun Face contest winners. We're going to start with the most accurate.
Ooh.
So you guys were really slow rolling in this week with the Fun Face contest. I almost thought I was going to have Scott actually win for his little performance there yesterday during the daily meeting.
There were better out there than that, I promise.
It's actually true. So then it actually became pretty steep competition. And you guys in the last 12 hours came in strong. You came in so strong, in fact, that the people who actually just submitted after midnight. So my students who do not sleep.
But before noon.
But before noon. You all won. So for the most accurate fun face performance, we have the duo of Candace and Catherine Moore.
Yeah.
The Moores.
Yes.
Very nice.
That was an Ashel slow clap for you. If you didn't know that, if you're not in us in the evening Zooms, Ashel does this awkward thing. It's fine.
It's perfect.
It's perfect, actually.
Anyway, Candace and Catherine, in particular, your video of Harley and those faces, very accurate. I have seen those faces in action many times, and you guys played it well. Even your slight tone and softening of your voice inflection.
Ooh,
That was very well done.
well done.
Very well done.
I love it.
Now, the second Fun Face winners goes to another duo. The two girls who get on every Zoom 20 minutes early,
Ooh, I
who
know.
tell me I need to be logging on.
I know.
And they are Maddie and Leah! I said that really loud.
Good job.
Over the top.
Very
Way over
good.
the top.
I had barely eaten breakfast today, and I get a video from Stephanie saying she laughed out loud the first thing in the morning. So good job, girls. Way to go.
Literally laughed out loud. That was very well played. The blinking, though, the cinematography, the editing, I was just very 10 out of 10 impressed. So good job.
Nice.
You guys have one more week for part 1 of Summer Academy. We'll probably continue to do this for part 2 simply because it makes me laugh and I love that. But congratulations, ladies. Very well done.
Good job. Enjoy your prize.
Yes.
Me and Catherine getting into a fight and saying I hate her. Candace, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, but I hate her. Candace, just because you are mad at Catherine doesn't mean that you can say you hate your sister. Guys, did you know that there's insects in strawberries? There's what? Yeah, you gotta put salt in it to see. Don't tell Stephanie, she will freak out. Oh no.